really good. I always thought, and I've said this on my radio show and things like that, teams that had the success they had in the postseason and the NIT are probably teams that should have been in the tournament, just didn't get in for numbers reason or whatever, and then got hot at the right time. But they returned that whole team virtually, and got better. They've got the parts that they've added right now are really good as well. So we're going to have to. They're probably not as good as Arizona overall. They have a lot of similar qualities to Arizona that, you know, we're going to have to play really well. We're going to have to rebound out of our area, our hustle areas. We're going to have to be very strong, and the ball's going to have to bounce our way. But that's what we plan to do, make it bounce our way and execute offense and defense. But this is a high-powered team that's coming in here with 6 juniors and seniors that are very hungry to get Iowa to the NCAA tournament and beyond.
Is there anything you can take from that Arizona game, any similarities that will play into how you approach this?
Yeah, I think just how there was attention to detail in that game of just boxing out your man every time or locating your man and valuing every possession that came down to a last-second game. But there was certainly some times in that game where Arizona scored easy points. And so we can't allow, and they will, this team can score points, can really score points. And so keeping easy points from happening to them is really a difficult chance. It won't happen consistently. You know, they're going to get them. At the same time, we've got to limit those opportunities.
Mark, you don't see too many teams that go this deep and with this pace in the Big Ten. I mean, is there someone you compare it to in your 7 years?
No, that's a difficult question. I mean, the UConn teams used to roll a lot of guys at you when I was at West Virginia. Here, I haven't seen teams go this deep, and they're really talented. And I said Marble reminds me of Evan Turner right now. He's just doing whatever he wants to do out there. He shoots threes, he passes, he steals. He rebounds. He's a really good player. And Aaron White, you know, I coached Aaron with the USA basketball this summer, and he was good then. But I can see that's really helped him. He's got a great deal of confidence. He's at running hook shots, dunking on people, and he's really good.
That comes in the later stage of the game?
It could. You know, with the TV timeouts and the pace of the game, you never know where that pace can go. But it is. We've been very good at running as well. So it could come to play. Hopefully we're in good enough shape. We're certainly not as deep as they are.
Over here, Chris.
Let's talk about the level of confidence of your big men and how that's evolved in the last couple of
Yeah,
years.
that's really been good for us. I mean, the clean catches we make and the clean finishes that we've made are really a positive direction. Bakari's worked so hard with these guys on those aspects. Of just the game doesn't have to be real complex. Catch the ball and get it in the basket. You know, get your body on the man, keep the ball away from them, and just put it in. Whether it's 2 feet away or John had a little bit of a fadeaway the other day, whether it's 10 feet away, and both of them have embraced that, you know, that role on the team.
John, where does Nick rank with guys you've had in terms of transformation from one year to another, body and game?
I think the best way to judge that will be at the end of the year. But right now, this start is as good as I've seen as far as guys just, you know, coming in and all of a sudden looking around and saying, who's going to take this shot? And this play is being dialed up for me, and just embracing it. And so right now, for a very young, a sophomore, a very young player, he's really responded well. So I have a lot of confidence all the way down the stretch he'll be able to do that. But don't want to rank him with anybody until we see the end of this year.
Rob?
The difference in experience, where you guys are one of the youngest teams in the league, they're probably one of the most experienced teams. How do you counter that? Is there a change in the fundamental of the game plan that you have to do with that?
Yeah, that's one of our things right now is what you know, how do we attack them without overcoaching, without overcomplicating them? We've had 2 days to prepare while you're still trying to get your rest. They just played 2 days ago. It's a fine spot right there. But I think we have energy, and our kids will, you know, we basically played everybody's older than us. And so we have sometimes really performed well under those circumstances.